What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. All right, so Joy Taylor is back in the news, and not for something that is good and potentially could be related to what we were talking about a couple of months ago with Joy Taylor. So, Joy Taylor, the host of Speak, formerly Speak for Yourself on Fox Sports' FS1 network, has reportedly been sidelined, leading to a noticeable absence from 3 consecutive episodes this week. Taylor, who began co hosting the show back in September of 2022, has been noticeably absent from the last 3 episodes. It aired Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. While no public statement has been made regarding her absence, according to reports, FS1 had removed her from the program for at least 3 days. The reasons behind Taylor's sudden removal or the duration of her time off air remain unclear. However, there are some internet sleuths, some social media detectives, who noticed that the timing of her unofficial suspension seems to have come immediately after she posted this photo. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether she posted on her Instagram, I guess maybe her Instagram, whatever, but the case is, you know what that is inferring, and you know what she already had been involved in. I don't get why she would post that. That makes total sense to me if that's the case. Of course, we all know that she was named as a defendant in the 42-page lawsuit filed by former Fox Sports hairstylist Nasheed Faraji. The lawsuit accused Taylor of creating a hostile work environment through discrimination based on race or national origin and disability, and alleges that she slept with several colleagues at the corporation to further her career, including that producer whose name slips me my mind at this point. It looked like an older Dennis DeMille. I think his thing was something Dixon or something. Something Dixon. Charlie Dixon. That's what his name was. Um, so if you look at that guy, you're like, yeah, she'll. We look at the fact that, according to the affidavit, she slept with that guy to get her career moving further, and she even put herself out there as a bargaining chip for Skip Bayless. So that tells you that, man, for the right amount of money, Joy Taylor might be very attainable to the average guy. There's something in it for her. But anyway, Faraji, of course, in that lawsuit, claimed that Taylor mocked her English and expressed annoyance at her humming, which Faraji says is a subconscious coping mechanism for her diagnosed PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder. In response, Taylor's lawyer declared that Faraji, quote, was not a qualified person with a disability as defined by relevant law, nor regarded as a person with a disability. As I said before, in the lawsuit, Faraji also accused Taylor of sleeping with Fox Sports executive Charlie Dixon and TV personality Emmanuel Acho. And Ms. Faraji became alarmed and warned Miss Taylor that she should probably not sleep with Mr. Dixon and Mr. Acho at the same time, as Mr. Dixon is a very powerful man that may become very angry. Read an excerpt from a section titled, Miss Taylor Again Uses Her Sexuality to Get on a Show. Miss Taylor told her not to worry about it. She explained it was also she was also now powerful, and once Mr. Dixon was no longer useful to her, she would follow through on her plan to tell the company that he forced himself on her. She will not allow herself to be forced out by Mr. Dixon like other women or other female talent. This is my thing. This is how I kind of look at it. I think that Fox Sports kind of let the initial wave of attention and scrutiny and controversy subside. And like most women, she was given more of a benefit of the doubt than others. I did notice that I don't really watch Speak, but I remember some people telling me she did tone down her manner of dress on the show. I don't know if she kept that up, but they probably were also biding their time and waiting for her to mess up and do something that would warrant some type of suspension or something of that nature. I'm gonna tell you another thing too that I think is coming. I think there's going to be a crackdown or blowback, I guess I should say, to the whole Me Too thing. And there's going to be, the blowback is going to be a pushback. I mean, basically what I mean by that, I meant pushback. I think there's going to be a pushback to the whole Me Too movement, because what started off as a genuine movement, which was to get rid of the creeps that prey upon women, unfortunately, you also, when you have these types of situations, you're going to have people who are going to try to take advantage of a movement for their own personal gain. And her laying out the plan so that, I'm going to do what I do to move up the ladder. And if somebody angers me, I'm going to weaponize my, what, to get them in trouble because they pissed me off, even though I was a willing participant in these quid pro quo exchanges. That type of situation, I think when that was revealed, that made her a target. And if I had to take a guess, I think that Joy Taylor is not long for FS1. I mean, at this point, she's too much of a... I mean, if you're FS1, you still have an image to uphold. You know what I'm saying? You still have an image to uphold. And now she's kind of like, with that, what she did with the corn, that's way too suggestive. That's way too suggestive in my opinion. And you can't have somebody like that be the face of your show if you're on a network like that. She now look, me personally, I'm very, very liberal when it comes to sex and taste and all of that type of stuff. I'm not a prude, so to me, I don't care what she does, but I think she's more suited for, like, anyway, to be honest with you, I think if I'm Joy Reid, I'm more suited to be on social media anyway. The hell, to be honest with you, what's to say she didn't do that on purpose? Maybe she wants to be fired. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she wants to be fired because if she quits, she may not be eligible for a certain type of packages or, some type of severance package or whatever. I don't know. I don't know all the rules behind all that, but maybe she preferred to be fired rather than her quit. Maybe she did it on purpose. I don't know. But I think Joy Taylor, man, honestly, Joy Taylor comes across to me, and I could be wrong, but Joy Taylor comes across to me from the photos that she's posted over the years of herself. Number one, she'd make an absolute killer on OnlyFans. Number two, if she started a podcast, she's going to have an absolute tsunami of simps watching her, and I'm going to be one of them. Look, I ain't gonna lie, man. I simp for Joy Taylor. I do. I simp for her. I got no shame in my game. I love me some Joy Taylor. So I would say all the time, man. I would lick her from the crevice of her toes to the top of her goddamn hair follicles. And I think she would be very successful on a podcast. That's where everything is transitioning any goddamn way. The legacy media is deteriorating. Social media is taking over. So who knows? But anyway, that's just my raunchy ass take on it. I can't in good faith see her, if that's true, that she posted that to her social media after what she just went through. There's no way in hell she has that big a blind spot. That's way too suggestive, man. Anyway, that's just my take on it. Tell what you guys think.